the CAF Champions League. So the Club World Cup, they know that they've got your Real Madrid, they've got your Dundee, they've got your Fluminense, Chelsea, and all that. What they want to see there is for him to build a team. And I think he's one coach that will last. Because remember, this guy comes from Europe. His standard is at the European or international standard. So he will definitely want to make a mark in Egypt so that he goes back to Spain. He's competing against people in Europe, in Spain. So his competitors are not here.
No, I hear that. But Bobby Mtaunga said he came to Bobby Mtaunga said he used Pirates basically. Then he built this CV, then he left.
No, he's right. He was right. That's what I'm saying. That he has used it to go there. And remember, while using Pirates, we also used him. That's how the business should be. I must use you so that we get both gain.
But we need to correct this of glazing other leagues. The PSL needs to grow. The South African football needs to grow. This thing of praising the North and the European leagues, we need to change that mentality.
We need acknowledgement.
Yeah, but as you said, it was a bigger opportunity. There's more money there.
There's more money, yeah. We should, as South Africa.
Pitso Mosimane left Sundowns to sign a contract 2 months. 2 months later, John Ali. Same Sundowns was paying Pitso Mosimane 1 million a month. Ali came with 2.5 million. He left.
Oh, Mr. Lukele, on the Pitso, and Paru Pitso, I can understand how long did he stay there. He had won every single trophy available to him, including Continental Glory. This guy lied and said he misses his family, is going home, and then Egypt. He even left early and to go to the Club World Cup. He left Pirates.
He did not lie to us. To us, Orlando Pirates, he did not lie. To the media, he lied, maybe. But us, Orlando Pirates, who know, he did not lie.
That's interesting. So, Tabi, you knew that he was leaving?
No, not really that he was leaving, but I knew he would leave. What I'm trying to say is the issue of family. It does not come from Orlando Pirates. It comes from the media. So
it came from Pirates. You know why? So
no, you know what I'm trying to say is Pirates did not say he's leaving because of family. Pirates were always fighting with him to say he must always be with his family. Not to say he was leaving because of that. Yes, it was an issue of concern, but he did not leave because of that. So the media took it to say that's the reason. Like the media would say it's because of chemical engineering. So that's not us, it's them.
So you don't feel betrayed the way he left Pirates in the middle of the season, the way he allowed Chiefs to win the trophy, Nedbank Cup, the way he put a right back when Chiefs needed a goal. The mistakes that he did, because even against Pyramids at FNP Stadium, I was there. I don't know if you were there at the stadium where there was a time when the Pirates fans were shouting a chain because chain was passing the ball on the side. Pirates fans wanted them to put pressure on Pyramids. You can see Pirates were not playing to win that game. It was his instruction. So do you think that was fair? And also the last game, Pirates were winning 2-1 against Pyramids.
You know, one of the mistakes that we make is also every time. Hello. It's when a coach is not doing well. We don't look at the team. There's someone who's opening the mic. What I'm trying to say is, when a team is not winning, we only blame the coach. Remember, even the team, for me, I blamed them. There was time they were not giving him the best of quality. There was an issue of Munapule Saleng. We all know that. That's true. That is not. He's not responsible for that.
What's the issue with Saleng?
No. Let's not jump to another. What I'm trying to say is, he coaches players.
Answer the question. What's the issue with Saleng? I want to know.
No, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, this guy had a plan, and it revolved around the players that he had. So it is not his responsibility, the issues of Saleng, the issues of players and whatsoever. He is a coach, and he plans according to the players that he had. You understand? So even the...
I'm asking you now. I'm asking you a question. What is the issue? Is it true that you might join Pirates? Is it true that you might join Pirates?
Who? Saleng?
You.
Me joining Pirates? I'm a Pirates. I'm at Pirates, me. Everything I do, I'm Pirates.
No, like work for Pirates.
Oh, I'm already working at Pirates because that's what I told the chairman to say. Whether you employ me or you don't, I'm already there. It's either you officiate it or otherwise. Already I'm working.
Oh, so in the office they are not gonna be happy if you explain to us what's happening with Saleng.
No, let me tell you, if there's one team that I know of, Orlando Pirates does not direct what you say, does not buy what you say. People speak, they've got millions of fans. So you speak the way you understand. But if I was working there, I was going to be skeptical. I'm an Orlando Pirates fan. I don't work at Orlando Pirates. I'm just like any Orlando Pirates fan. So now I'm not, it's not like if I say something, I won't get paid. No. So I'm not implicated.
So
You understand?
Do you think it's gonna stay at Pirates?
Oh, Saleng.
Yeah.
Saleng, if he's not declared to belong to any team, he's still at Pirates.
Well, the question: do you think, in your opinion, it's gonna stay at Pirates?
I think so.
Why has he not been playing for the past 7 months?
There'll always be issues in football.
What are the issues in football at Pirates that makes Saleng not play?
No, just like many players in other different teams, like even at Pirates, we've got many players besides Saleng who did not play.
You are beating around the bush.
I'm not beating around the bush. What do you mean?
Come on, brother, come.
What do you mean?
Okay, he's saying you're beating around the bush. You know why he's saying you're beating around the bush? It feels like you know what is the problem, but you don't want to tell us. Chelsea has scored.
No, remember.
Yeah. Yeah, PSG, I'm listening.
Remember the issue of Saleng. Let me tell you, man. It's a serious concern to everyone, especially in the community of.
Okay, there's a Okay, guys.
Yeah, it's an issue of concern.
Please mute yourself. There's so much noise in the background. Okay, please mute yourself. Okay. Yeah, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Give me a chance after PSG.
No, what I'm trying to say, my brother, the issue of Saleng is an issue of concern, especially I've never seen or heard of a player that is more loved or more asked questions about than Munapule Saleng. So honestly, I don't have a direct answer, but even if I had, I don't think I would tell you. But yeah, but it's an issue of concern, honestly. So
is it true that you signed a pre-contract with Sundown?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, is not the reason that he's not been playing?
No. No.
Okay, why has he not been playing for Pirates?
No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Why you ask me this?
You go there and sit in the presidential suit, then you don't know why your best player is not playing.
Oh, presidential suit. I'm not even happy about that. I want to sit there by the general. It's boring there. Those people are too serious.
Now I am behaving like those journalists now who are in America with Sundown.
Like honestly, when you say presidential suit is like presidential suit. There's nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Tommy, can I ask you a question there?
Yeah.
Saleng has not played for 7 months, you said, right? Then Mr. Lukele asked you a question. What? Since he hasn't played for 7 months, do you believe he will stay at Pirates? Because one, you don't want to tell us the issues that we have, but this guy was playing every game, and you're saying he was loved. The fans, you've never seen someone being called as much as Saleng. So he's on the bench for 7 months. Do you think this time next season, Saleng will be a Pirates player, or do you think he's gonna leave? Are those problems big enough for him to leave Pirates, or big enough for him to stay? Just be honest. Tell us.
But I answered. I think you'll be here
after benching for 7 months.
Yes, even if it was after a year. I'm saying you ask me a question and you want your own answers. I'm saying yes, I think so.
Okay, is Mandla Ncikazi going to continue as a Pirates coach?
Yes, Mandla Ncikazi is still a Pirate.
Is he going to be an assistant coach or head coach?
I don't know.
So, if they told you guys who's going to be the head coach?
No.
Oh, okay. I hear that it might be someone from Germany. Is it true? Or you have not heard anything about that?
Yeah, there is speculations about that.
Oh,
In fact, it's not speculation. Remember, besides, it's not really bad speculation or light speculation. It's just that a job like that or a vacant like that should allow, according to labor law, it should allow different personnel to come and be interviewed, and before you could hire a coach.
Okay, my last question about Pirates. Then you can say what you want to say. I saw your post on Facebook. You said Mpumi Khoza, the son of Dr. Ivan Khoza, is by far the greatest administrator in Southern Africa. That is based on what?
It's based on his football knowledge. It's based on football administrative knowledge. On many things. On how the team is ran. On how open-minded he is. On how wise he is in terms of football intellectualism, and a smart person. Like I'm saying, an open-minded person who does not really like the idea of being out there in terms of displaying his wisdom. And I'm very confident that such brains is by far, being with that guy or talking to him is holds a level of intellectualism that you can hardly even forget one word that he said. I think he's a perfect man. He is quite a leader in many ways that I know of and that I can allude to. I think it's great.
And then also,
he's a Steve Komphela of fans. You Steve Komphela, you speak like Steve Komphela of the fans. You never answer the questions.
No, he answered me. Do you feel the same about the Hlophe
I did not answer everyone. I answered him.
Do you feel the same about Hlophe Motsepe and Kaizer Motaung? Do you think they're that good also?
But my statement says it. I think it's by far. Like it was not a fluke. I was sober. I think he is by far. Remember, if you were to talk about Hlophe Motsepe, so with all due respect, Hlophe Motsepe came into the football space later in his life. You understand? He's a leader in terms of leading, but he is new into the football space. But being a leader, a motivator, someone who's out there with the fans, someone who's out there with the team, and obviously Sundowns is well run. I do believe he's very smart. I also had the opportunity to talk to him. He's very smart. He's a leader and stuff. But I'm talking about football administration. I was talking about football in general.
And then Kaizer Motaung Jr.
Kaizer Motaung Jr. We had not that much of a chat. We did not talk much about football, but I'd like to believe he's a gentleman and a leader and a very good leader. But also with Kaizer Jr., if you were to ask me, I think he's a top footballer because he was developed at Chelsea at some point as a young player. He's born of Kaizer Motaung, obviously, well groomed to run such a team. So people like that, obviously, Nadim, our kids will react differently into football like we did because we've created a generation of football. So I'd like to believe that Kaizer Jr. is born. That's why he was Kaizer Jr. He was born for football. So I'd like to believe that is a top football administrator who has learned his trade throughout the world. So I'd like to believe he is. It's like if you were to ask me about Bamuza Sono, for example.
Yeah. Chomo Sono. But
Yeah.
Chomo Sono
Yeah.
is going to be difficult because Chomo is not learning good things from Chomo. Chomo is I think is relegated even in the 3rd division, right?
No, I don't want to put it that way because that's not a true reflection of his football administration.
So do you think Chomo Sono is a good administrator?
I think Jomo Sono, the only challenge he has, talking about big people like this, Dr. Jomo Sono, I think the only problem he has in terms of football is being his boss. You know that being your boss can sabotage you.
Yeah, then answer the question. Do you think he's a good administrator?
No. I think he's a how can I put him? He's good in football, you know, football tactician. You know, running the tactics, coaching, developing players, scouting players, you know, but not the overall administration.
Oh, I see. So you think Pirates next season is gonna win the league?
Most definitely. Let me congratulate the team for winning the league in advance.
Why are you saying that? Because as far as I know, when you check the log, I think the points difference is 13 points.
Yeah, but if you check it according to that, because remember when we played the last 4 games, it was when Jose Rivero had left, and we were left, you know, with just playing and honoring the fixture. So I don't think that's a true reflection of the whole entire season. But again, with what we've achieved, it gives me the pleasure to say, if you are to hire a coach, you will hire someone who will know that Pirates won. Reached the final 2 times. 2 times every season in a row, and they want to. I can continue. We are done with building. We just want to win the league.
Okay, I bet if I think the points difference will still be 13 points. I don't see any improvement. I think Sundowns will come with a lot of money from the Club World Cup and buy more players and become strong. I mean, they can even buy him for and join Sundowns. I think it's possible. We think Saleh can even join Sundowns. I think it's possible. If you talk about Saleh and Mfokeng, for me, and those are the 3 best players at Pirates. If 2 of them join Sundowns, the point difference will be more than 20 points. So I don't know.
Let me help you. The Mfokeng issue is not going anywhere. So that one, I know you can speculate about it. But what I'm trying to say is, Sundowns, because you know we talk about Sundowns and then you end.
You can't even go overseas.
No. We can't. The coach that we had, he was given an opportunity to go overseas in Spain, where he comes from, and he said no. He'd rather concentrate on local talent and improve it, and he has done it and has really achieved well according to our standard and according to our plans. Yes, we did not achieve as we had wished, but we really competed well.
No, but Mfokeng's parents, they want him to go overseas. You know that.
No, we are not ran through the media like I just told you. There are things that the media are saying, and I'm laughing at them, and I'm like, oh, okay, this one's. they just think. The media can say a lot of things. We just look at them. We work hard in silence.
Yeah, when are you announcing your case? Are you going to have a press conference and cameras and all those kind of things?
You know, we sell our jerseys very swiftly, and when you talk about our jersey, I become so emotional. It's like we are unveiling a statue of Lionel Messi. Adidas is very blessed to be associated with us. So that one, let's leave these Rainbow Nations ones. And by the way, guys, don't make a mistake of thinking Man of the Match will get 36 million. Let me tell you in advance, because I see a lot of people are celebrating Man of the Matches awards. I've never had that anywhere in the world.
So how much is the Man of the Match amount?
It will never be 36 million, that I can tell you. The very same way I said when they said they will get $1 billion, I said there will never be $1 billion for participating in the Club World Cup. But anyway,
don't guess here. Don't guess. Talk about what
I'm not guessing.
You know how much does the Man of the Match win? Do you know, yes or no? If you don't know, just say you don't know. Because now we are just speaking as Steve Bell and all.
It's 8.5.
Speak about what you know.
So you thought You thought initially you were going to get $1 billion, and I told you that you're not going to get $1 billion.
No, I don't know about the billion. The man of the match, how much? Even in South Africa, you can get 5,000-10,000 if you are man of the match. At the Club World Cup, do you know how much the man of the match gets?
So do you really think man of the match will get 36 million?
Now, you are throwing questions. Do you know the amounts? Because I've seen 2 million for man of the match. You are saying those figures are wrong.
2 million.
Can you give us the correct ones?
When did you see the 2 million? When did you see the 2 million?
5 million.
It's 2 million.
It's 8.5 million.
Oh no! That is an incorrect figure. So FIFA they are yet to announce the prize man of the match.
But
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. Man of the match, it's okay. It's not really a point.
Yeah. Okay, no. Thank you so much, guys. Anyone wants to say something can come in. I'm at 9. I think I'm gonna leave for the meeting that I'm going to attend.
Yeah. We on this session we already shared a lot of points now.
Yeah.
But the point that I picked up Mofokeng going overseas, it's the same point that I shared. That's this thing of glazing or praising European football, European leagues. It's too much. Let's say it's a successful move. If I move from PSL going to play on the 3rd division league in England, that's not a successful move. That's not a successful move. So,
But in Europe, you're gonna play. There's more money in Europe. When the players get paid more money than the PSL.
exactly, it goes to the point where I often say that for Africa, we need to grow. We need to have ways of getting investors coming in. We have a league that's currently paying a lot of money, which is the Saudi league. But the media is not actually focusing on the Saudi, but it pays more than Europe. It pays way more than Europe. So,
Okay, let's see Pramokets coming in. Pramokets, your chance.
Good evening, guys. Now,
Yeah.
I wanted to pose the question to you. Like now we are in the verge of maybe qualifying for Bafana. They are qualifying for World Cup as Bafana. So knowing that Bafana, most of the players they are based in Mamelodi Sundowns. So I heard you saying that our Mamelodi Sundowns will never in the Club World Cup will never even reach whatever maybe the top 16 or what, or maybe go through to when they're going to play against Dortmund. So I'm saying, are you still going to have the very same mentality when we go to the Club World Cup? For World Cup, are you still going to say the very same thing, even if it's Bafana?
No, Bafana is not Sundowns.
But the majority of the players are from Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah,
That's
so what is your question?
My question is, are you still going to have the very same opinion, even if it's Bafana?
And say what?
And say, no, Bafana, we will just go there just to take pictures.
Do you know which is the only team never to make out of the group stages in a World Cup? Since the inception of the FIFA World Cup?
No, it's Bafana, yes. I'm just saying, I'm bringing it up to you.
Yeah, but I'm answering you also. Do you know which is the only country in the world where the host didn't make the next stage?
Not only. It's Bafana, I think, and Brazil or what?
And Qatar.
Yes, and Brazil.
Yeah, but before Qatar,
it's Bafana and Brazil and Qatar.
And remember, Bafana in 2010 was only team was have lost inkathi ayingasekugcineni ngama FIFA ranking kulala ama team ayidlala nawo only. Namanye nama-FIFA ranking when sadla nama-team ayiwina i-FIFA World Cup.
Okay.
No, Bafana Bafana is the first team ever not to make in the group stages in the history of the FIFA World Cup. It's the first. No host before Bafana Bafana.
That's fine. At that point, Bafana was very bad. We understand.
And
but
Bafana
now,
was the first. South Africa was the first team hosted i-World Cup in ama-point amancane kwi-FIFA Club World Cup ne kwi-FIFA. Because ama-points because ama-rankings amaningi bathole ngama-friend match, remember?
Yeah, but Bafana Bafana, they have not even qualified for the World Cup.
Ayikhethwa based ukuthi idlala kahle, akhethwa based ukuthi i-South Africa
It was
iyikhathi
hosting. It was because of it was hosting.
Yeah, but Bafana Bafana have not qualified for the World Cup, right? Have they qualified?
Yes.
not
They qualified.
yet, but we have good chances. We have good chances this time around. Not yet, but we on the right path. That's what I can say.
So the question is, do I think Bafana Bafana will make the last 16?
No, when they qualify for
Yeah.
when they qualify for World Cup, are you still going to have the very same attitude towards Bafana Bafana? I don't even. I'm asking that.
PSG, please answer it. Please answer it.
He won't have the same.
Don't
He
ask,
won't have the same attitude.
PhD, Mr. PhD, sorry, PhD. Mr. Lokela, answer the question, because the next question
No,
is straight to you. Don't ask PhD.
No,
PhD
yes,
said another
the question
opinion.
is directed to you, Mr. Lokela, because of you are the one who said Sundowns players. They are only going there
Don't
to
ask
take
when
service.
No, I ask him to answer you. I'm going to answer you.
Okay, no, it's fine. PhD.
Okay. Yeah, PSG, please answer it.
I've seen a lot of people being told that they've built houses without building them. So if he divert the question to me, then the answer comes from him. No, he won't have the same mentality.
Thank you, PhD. And remember, PhD, you owe me to go to ukuhambisa back le jezi lesasikhulume ngalo kwenye panel, but
Yes. I was even there. You know, PhD, what we agreed on again. You know.
Okay,
So Saturday,
yes.
Let me answer you. I don't. Bafana different. Okay, I don't know because Bafana is not qualified for the World Cup. If they qualify,
Okay.
Answer
I
the
will assess
question.
this. If they qualify, I'm gonna assess the group. If the group is stronger, like they've got teams that if Bafana can go into the World Cup against France, then they draw Spain, then they draw Denmark. I will say they're coming back. I will say the same thing, depending who they draw. Understand? So it's not about the team; it's about who are you gonna face.
Okay.
Even if it's Mamelodi Sundowns, no, I want to understand this. Even if it's Mamelodi Sundowns players or Chiefs players or Pirates players,
No, in the
It doesn't
national
matter.
team, in the national team, I don't watch national team based on who's playing there. It's the national team. Immediately they call you, you are no longer a Sundowns player. You represent the national team. So for me, I don't support Bafana based on club ball.
okay.
I've
No,
never
thank you.
done that.
I will
I've
hold
never
you to
done
that.
I've never
No,
done
I'll
that.
hold you to
That's why I was so happy when Dr. Kumal was playing for Bafana. I've never supported Kaizer Chiefs, but Dr. Yusuf is my favorite player because he was playing for Bafana. So it has nothing to do that you support Bafana through a certain team.
Okay. One last thing to PhD about the Pirates issue. Now, what I think what's happening with Pirates issue to Saling is the very same issue that was happening to Kefli Kolea. Then it upgraded to other players. The very same thing. It's money. There's no way that the player cannot even play. It's money. So they need to give Saling money so that he can play.
I don't think that is the issue. I don't know, but thank you for the information. But if you are saying it's the same information, is the same thing with Ramashon Patlele then?
Yes,
Ramashon
but
Patlele,
left went to Kaizer Chiefs.
no, I'm saying Ramashon Patlele's issue is the same then at Sundowns because he was not getting enough. He had to go to Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes, you are right. And
But it was not enough. It was not little. It was according to his contract.
No,
So I don't understand why.
even Kama Pinyet also the same thing.
Yes.
So,
Pito begged them to stay to Sundowns, but then they left.
but
guys,
one thing I always say, people are paid according to their contract and according to their CVs. So I don't understand that. Why would a security guard in a hospital want to earn the same as a doctor?
During COVID, the security I'm a security when I check temperature.
Are you calling Saleng a security guard at Pirates?
No,
Yes,
no. What I'm
yes,
trying to
yes.
say is we've got different contracts to honor. So if you want to say this hospital is not paying, go and check. People are paid according to their CV. You know?
but you see,
Even Gledler has the very same issue. Gledler, Teko Modise has the very same issue with Pirates.
What did they have the same issue?
About the man.
Same issue like what?
bad nature, but guys, in this point, I
How
blame.
of it? Did Tico ever said he did not get paid at Pirates? Or did he say he was underpaid?
No, Chico left Pirates because he was not playing. Remember, he fought with Craig Rosley at training when Kroll was the coach. Then Pirates were not playing him. He was always on the bench or in the stands. So he was not. Actually, when Tico left Pirates, remember, he was not good enough to start for Pirates. Pirates had Andile Charlie, Opamanyisa. So Pirates were very strong. Tico Modiso was now too slow for Pirates. He was not fitting in that.
That's not true.
But one other thing, just to add, all players that come from Pirates to Sundowns, they've got a behavioral pattern problem.
How? Even Teko Modise.
I said all players, and you said even. Then it means I don't understand the meaning of all.
Okay. No, it's fine.
You guys are fun, yo.
In terms of opinions, you get it.
Okay, Saga, please come in, Saga. You're saying it's not true that Tico Modiso, when he left Pirates, was not good enough to start at Pirates.
Hey, hello, guys.
Yeah. We are disagreeing when you say. Yeah, okay. We are disagreeing when I say when Tico Modiso left Pirates, he was not good enough to